tired as fuck. I just slept. It's like 11. And I woke up and I'm like awake, but I'm still tired. I don't know what the fuck's happening. They over in New York singing Biggie Smalls out the window and shit. That's cool. I hope they do something like that in California. Imagine they do some shit like that in my apartment complex. That would be the most interesting shit ever in the world. But, yeah. They trying to keep people from coming out of New York because that's where most of the people is dying and stuff, you know? So, that's some shit, I guess. Oh, I hate this new world. I hate this new horizon. I mean, I hope it doesn't last too long. Whatever this fucked up shit is, I just want it to stop. I just wanted to stop. But you know, positive things are coming out of it, even though people are dying, and you know, I feel like more people probably would have died. Like it would have been some type of Spanish flu shit if we just let the shit just ride. People keep saying, oh, well, it's still not as many people as H1N1 and all this other shit. Well, we let H1N1 just ride, though. We let people travel and do shit and whatever still. So, like, I feel like they did this because it would probably been more people dying than any of the other shit. Or it'd be like the Spanish flu or some shit if they hadn't did this shit. So, you know, I'm not totally mad. I'm just like completely exhausted though. Like this is some bullshit. I mean, you know, and like I said, Trump trying to make it so we can get out the house by Easter, which makes no fucking sense. Like people, like it's about to be the height of the shit. Like doctors is out here wearing garbage bags for uniforms and shit because there's no supplies, and then Trump trying to like have a bidding war between the governors and shit. You know what? You know what? The governor of your state is important, nigga. The governor of your state is important. Remember that. They are more important than the fucking president, because if if the president fall and start doing stupid shit, the governor of your state gotta pick that up. So that is our president, Governor Gavin Newsom. I don't care what the fuck that nigga did. I don't care if he ain't as bad as Trump, nigga. I don't care what he did. I know that that's my president right fucking now. Shit, Governor Gavin Newsom, thank you for telling California to shelter in place. Thank you for standing up and being the governor that we needed, because the president ain't shit. Thank you to all the governors of every state that are taking care of their fucking state like the president should be taking care of the country. Thank you, governors, for doing what the fuck y'all had to do to take care of your little mini countries, which are the states, because y'all recognize how important the governors are, okay? Recognize the importance of the governors of your state when you're voting, because I never even thought about it really. I was just like, you know what, it's the governor, they like the little manager, and the president's the supervisor. No, nigga. The governor of the state matters. They matter. The mayors of the cities, they matter, you know? Y'all need to get into politics and care about what happens to this fucking country, because look at this shit. Look at this shit. The governor's got to pick up slack because the president is out of his fucking mind. They got to figure this shit out for each of their states, because the federal government ain't doing a damn thing like they supposed to be doing, because the president is crazy. There's something wrong with President Trump. He's a narcissist. I'm going to diagnose. I don't give a fuck. He's a narcissist. He's a chaotic narcissist where it's just willy-nilly. I'm just going to do shit for the sake of doing shit for myself. It's not strategic or anything, because, you know, they're strategic narcissists. And I'm sure we've had strategic narcissists as presidents and didn't even know that they were strategic narcissists, where they were doing shit, but we didn't know about it. And the country pretty much looked regular because we didn't know that they were strategic narcissists and shit. Now, this nigga is a chaotic narcissist that's making the governors have bidding wars over fucking medical supplies and shit. He's crazy. He's crazy. He's fucking crazy. I said what I said. So, y'all, thank you, governors. Thank you, Governor Gavin Newsom, for doing whatever the fuck you need to do for this state to make sure the Californians, whatever the fuck the word is doing the shit that we need to be doing, we're taking care of. And I hope that the rest of the governors out there is doing what they need to do for their state, because motherfucking the president ain't doing shit that we need right now. He's fucking crazy. So today's meal, before I fully get up and take a shower and get ready to talk to my client for today, is leftover oxtails with some of the mushed up greens and the rice and stuff. I love oxtails, y'all. I don't know what it is. It's just like, I don't know what it is. But I've learned that if I eat too much of something, it starts to taste nasty. So, because at one point I was eating hella oxtails and it was just started tasting gross. So I have to take a break. And then once I take a break, my palate gets back to normal and I can eat like the shit that I like again. So yeah, it's one of my favorite foods. My first and foremost favorite food is barbecue, though. I like barbecue beef, though. I don't like pork. Pork is nasty. I like barbecue ribs, barbecue rib tips, tri-tip. I like the barbecue sausage links, the hot links, the beef links. So not pork. Pork is gross. And you can tell the difference between pork ribs or links or whatever versus beef. It tastes different. It tastes better. Beef tastes better. So yeah, that's my first favorite food. Like, why not just go into, my favorite color is blue. All the different types of blue. I love blue. I also like gold, silver, black. Is there any other color I like? No. Blue, gold, silver, and black. There you go. My favorite flower is roses because, it's cliche. I don't give a fuck. They're beautiful, but they're fierce with the thorns and shit. And like, yes, bitch. It just perfectly describes me. What else? That's it. That's it for right now. My favorites. My couch is blue. It's like a navy blue. I made sure I got it a dark color because I always waste shit on myself and on the couch. And so I can get it off easy. So, there you go. Do I have a favorite car? I want a Tesla. It's not my favorite car. I don't think I have a favorite car because it used to be like a Mustang or a sports car, but now they're gas guzzlers. I don't give a fuck about that shit. My favorite car, or the car that I want, is a Tesla because it takes no fluids whatsoever and it just runs off electricity. Even though there's some downs to it, like if the computer system breaks down, you're shit out of luck, trapped somewhere. So, there are downsides to it, but oh, you know what? My favorite car used to be the Corvette, the new Corvette. And then I researched it and realized that shit was a piece of shit. And people kept complaining about how they would buy it and the engine would fuck up as soon as they bought it. And they would spend years trying to get it fixed and all sorts of stupid shit. So now that's not my favorite car anymore. Yeah, I don't think I have. Showed you my favorite book. I don't have a favorite movie because there's new shit that comes out all the time. I don't have a favorite. Well, no, Naruto's my favorite anime, even though I haven't finished it. I got to like episode maybe like 300 something in the Shippuden. Is it Shippuden? Whatever it's called, when he was grown, teenager. And then I got bored and stopped. I think it was because of the filler episodes. That's what it was. It was the filler episodes. Like, I kept watching it and I tried to skip past the filler episodes. Then I just kept getting bored and I was just like, you know what, fuck this. I don't feel like watching this. So I need to get back up on that. I'm waiting for them to dub Boruto so I can finish watching that because I started it and because there's subtitles and I started getting distracted by other shit and I wasn't paying attention to the words on the bottom of the screen. I was just like, you know what? I'll wait till they dub this shit because obviously I'm not good with just paying perfect attention to one thing. So I'm waiting for them to dub Boruto. Maybe they already have. I don't know. Attack on Titan's a good show. but then I ended up reading the manga, and so I already know what's gonna happen like way ahead. So now I'm just like, I kind of know what's gonna happen. Oh, and JoJo's, what is it? Great Adventure and Cells at Work. That's a good show. That's a good show. I like Cells at Work. I learned about the body from that. I learned a little bit more about the body from that anime. That's a good anime. I like animes. They just like so, and Korean dramas. It's like all the fantasy and the sci-fi and the shit that you would want in American shows, but they don't have them in American. Well, no, some shows I like. I like The Magicians. It's on Sci-Fi. I need to catch up. I'm like 3 episodes behind. I need to catch up with that. But The Magicians is a bomb ass show. I read the book. I think there's multiple books. I think I only just read the first book. But The Magicians is a good show. And then they killed somebody off on the show, and he can't come back. That's some bullshit. He was like the main character, and I'm not gonna go into it, but you know, that pissed me off. But this season's still been pretty good, even though they did that shit last season, some trash. I don't know, maybe he wanted to go and film his own shit. They said that they all agreed to it and shit. I think maybe, you know, when actors be on a show for too long, they don't want to be stuck in the same, you know, niche or whatever, and they want to expand their horizons and go act on other shit. So I'm sure that was it. Usually that's what happens when like the star of the damn show gets killed off for shit. Cause they want to go and act and do other shit with their life and stuff, and they tired of it. I mean it makes sense if you tired of your job doing the same shit over and over again, and you want to do more and expand yourself. I mean, it makes sense. I hope it works out for him. I ain't seen him in nothing else yet, but then I ain't been paying attention, and Apocalypse came, and so who knows what he was planning to do. But yeah, The Magicians is a good show. My favorite movie, though, I have a movie that I really like that I would watch over and over again. I wouldn't necessarily call it my favorite because, like I said, there's so many different new things that come out, new ideas. I might find something else that I like. Mirror Mask. It's it's I think it's written by Neil Gaiman, the dude with the books. I like his books too. His books are bomb as fuck. And so, Mirror Mask, that is a good ass movie. It's like a Alice in Wonderland mixed with the Talisman from Stephen King and shit. It's a good ass movie. It's more so leaning towards the Talisman though, because the story is kind of similar to the Talisman. If you read Stephen King and you read the Talisman, Mirror Mask is kind of like that. It's basically like that. Like the girl go into the world to save her, like, I think it was her mom was sick or some shit, and she went into the world to save her mom. So it's basically the Talisman with a girl, and it's weird ass creatures and stuff, just like the Talisman. It's the Talisman. And I think that's why I liked it, because I wanted them to make the Talisman into the movie, and they didn't make the Talisman into a movie. And so I was just like, you know what? This is as good as it's going to get, so I'm going to stick with this because it's a really good movie. So Mirror Mask, good movie. But yeah, that's it for now. I'm going to finish my oxtails and rice and mushed up stuff. And yeah, wait and take a shower. I'll probably go to the laundromat today because I have a lot of clothes. That's why I haven't went yet. I have an issue with buying clothes. So I have a lot of clothes. So like right now it looks like clothes mountain in there by the laundry basket. But I need to wash my clothes. So I'll probably go after I talk to this client at 2 and wash my fucking clothes so that I don't run out, because I did run out. I'm kind of sort of run out of underwear. I only have like 2 pairs left, 3 pairs left. So that's something. So yeah, I'm gonna go wash my clothes today. That's gonna be the thing. Y'all see me at the laundromat today. At the laundromat. This shit's a job. I hate coming here, it's trash. But all my clothes are washing. That's some of them over there. Some of the clothes I'm washing. I'm trying to not talk too loud. I don't want everybody and their mama hearing me. Yeah, chores, bullshit. A whole bop. So I'm done with the laundry, the chore I hate the most. I need to move into an apartment with a laundry machine, a washer and dryer. There you go. Because the bitch tired. She tired. And it's my fault because I don't like to do the chore. I don't like to take the shit down there. I don't feel like doing it. And then I have a lot of clothes. So it's like I just can pick more clothes and more clothes, and I don't don't do laundry till I run out of underwear. Basically, that's horrible. I hate doing laundry. It's like the devil. I fucking hate it. I'm tired as fuck. Oh my gosh, I hate this. I'm sweaty. I'm exhausted, and because I have a shit ton of clothes to wash all at once, and so it's like, and I gotta make sure I pay attention to what I'm doing so the clothes will get clean and shit and doesn't stink because there's so many of them. I hate laundry. I hate it fucking shit. But I'm home now. About to go in the house. After I parked, I put away all my clothes first and then I find a park. It just feels like a dystopian world, you know, like we're so restricted. I'm waiting for the Hunger Games to start, you guys. I'm waiting for like to be called to volunteer for the games, you know, everything broken up into districts, or you know, maybe each state will just turn into its own country because Trump wants each governor to fucking bid for medical supplies. What's next? We're gonna, what is it? Secede, whatever that word is, where you break off from the country and become your own country. But yeah, what's next? Yesterday was a bidding war between the states, governors. What's gonna happen next? You know, I'm waiting for the aliens still. I'm waiting for, you know. I'm low-key ready for it. You know, I'm ready for it. Let's do this. What's next? Shit. Let's turn this into a full sci-fi movie, you guys. Let's do this shit. I'm ready. You know, like what's next? I don't know. I'm just tired. I'm tired and I'm delirious from doing all of that shit. What I was doing. I didn't want to do it. I hate it and I had to do it. And now I'm just like in the car trying to decompress from it. And then I still have to put my clothes up. I'm going to try my best to put my clothes up today. I'm going to try I don't like to do that. I mean, not that I don't like it. I'm just a procrastinator. I just don't. I lack motivation. I'm not going to say lazy. I lack motivation to do it. But I'm going to try to put all my clothes up today and not let them stay in the basket or strewn all across the bed or some shit. I have a lot of clothes, you guys. It's horrible. I even tried to get rid of my clothes, you know, like clean out my closets and get rid of stuff, and I just bought more shit to fill in the spaces. So it's basically me cleaning out my closet didn't do anything. It just made the issue worse. I don't know. I have a certain style and I like to look fresh and clean. I don't know what my style is. I mean, sometimes I look like I'm straight out of the 90s. Sometimes I look like I just rolled out of bed. Sometimes I don't know. Sometimes I look extra elegant for no fucking reason. They say that like Aries risings have like a weird fashion sense. That's what I heard. Well, not what I heard. Like when I watch like YouTube videos about like Aries and Aries risings and shit, they said our fashion sense was kind of off. So, you know, shit, fuck it. I like it. I don't care what nobody else thinks. As long as I don't smell. Because that intrudes on other people's selves. And I don't want to do anything that intrudes on other people's selves. Look at these people. He just went around this car and is speeding. That's God bless. That's horrible. But yeah, I don't like to do things that intrude on other people's, you know, personal space and things like that. So I don't want to smell ever, except for good. My goal is to smell like fresh baked bakeries, even though I'm not a pastry person. I don't like pastries. It's like too rich, and I can only eat like cakes and cookies and shit like that when like it's that time of the month and I'm super craving something sweet. Otherwise, like, I'm just sweating. Otherwise, I don't really like pastries. I like buttery things. Like at Porto's, they have these meat pies, and I like croissants and shit. And then I like what are those chocolate scones at Starbucks and Coffee Bean and all those coffee shops that have them? I like those. Let me see. But yeah, my goal is to smell like fresh baked cookies all the time. That is my life's goal. After I heard about Rihanna and how apparently she smells really, really good, I was just like, I want my own signature scent. That sounds amazing. It's like people remember you every time you enter a room and every time you leave. They'd be like, is that cookies baking? Is that cake? What is that? I haven't gotten it down yet just because I have a musk and I sweat a lot. So I always try to carry deodorant with me and stuff. I don't know, maybe it's because I'm a big bitch and there's a lot of fat on my arms, so I don't fucking know, but I try to not smell. That's like my life's goal. But yeah, I always carry deodorant just in case I start sweating during the day or something. Not like sweating a lot, you know, like that illness or anything that people have, that disorder where people sweat and they can't stop sweating, but more so when I get hot, I just start to sweat. Like there's no build up to it. It's just a torrent. So I want to make sure that I always smell good. So yeah, I don't know why I got into this topic, but you know, I've over the years I've been trying to like improve my hygiene and my toiletry routine and stuff like that, so I can have the softest skin and smell like baked cookies all the time. Almost there. I found a few perfumes and body oils and body butters that, you know, have gotten me there. So yeah, that's my goal in life. So the day is done. It's been done. It's like 1:30 in the morning on Monday. I procrastinated as long as I could. And I got up and I put all the shit away. All the clothes that I washed away. Proud of myself, even though during the midst of it, I started to get like, you know, the lack of motivation that you get with depression and shit. And I just started thinking, I hate this. I hate everything. The world is trash. This is a horrible place. But, you know, I just powered through. The feeling didn't go away, but I just tried to focus most of my brain power on the end goal. Like, if I get this done, then I will not have to worry about doing it later. Kept saying that to kind of drown out some of the negative feelings so I wouldn't stop, because I leave my clothes on the bed or in the wash baskets for an embarrassingly long time after I wash my clothes and bring them back home. And I was just like, you know, I'm going to put them up. I'm going to put them away, and I'm not going to procrastinate this time. And, you know, it felt good. It felt good to put all my shit away. I was so depressed while I was doing it though. It was horrible. I was just thinking, this is horrible. I hate this. The world is horrible. Everybody's gonna die. But I powered through. It's kind of like when you are working out and you feel that initial muscle pain and you just power through it, even though it still hurts. You still just kind of power through and you get to the other side. I don't mean like you start, like if you have a cramp or some dangerous shit starts happening to you. I mean like the initial muscle pain you get when you just first start working out and stuff. So yeah, I put all my shit away. Powered through my spurt of depression moment that was trying to pop its evil head up. I mean, not trying to, because the reason I left it till 1 in the morning is, you know, well, no, because I was binge watching the rest of the Magician episodes that I missed. And then once I was done with that show is so good. I suggest it for everybody. Once I was done with that, then I was just like, okay, now it's time to do this thing that I don't want to do. So partial procrastination, depression, procrastination, partial, I wanted to see the rest of the Magicians. I still hate this shit though. Like I hate this shit. Like I really hate this shit. And they're saying we might have to do this shit for another 30 days till May. And I'm just like, but there's still no national quarantine. There's still no like every state, everybody needs to stay inside. It's just like the governors of the states are deciding whether or not to shelter in place, really. And that's some bullshit and it's sickening. Oh my gosh. The faster we can just stay in place and let this fucking wave of sickness go through, the less people that will die, the faster we can get through this. And we'll be like China. Well, they were through it in like, you know, however many, like 2 months. They're going outside and breathing the clean, fresh air that Jesus wanted us to breathe. We're stuck in here in hell. This is hell. I thought I was a homebody. I thought I was like, I don't need people, you know, but no, I want to go out whenever the fuck I want to go out. Issa Rae said that shit on her Twitter. She was just like, I thought I was a homebody, but no, I'm a go wherever the fuck I want to go when I want to go body. And I'm just like, same. This is some bullshit. It's 1:30 in the morning and I'm putting laundry away just because. This is horrible. I hate this shit so much. I hate it. I despise it. I bought some clothes off of Fashion Nova. I bought like more lounging clothes just because I needed something to like as a coping skill, a distraction. And that's horrible and I feel bad about it. But you know what? Fuck it. I bought me some lounging clothes. What is what it is. I shop at Fashion Nova. I don't give a fuck. I shop at other places too besides Fashion Nova, but I shop there too. And so don't come for me unless I send for you. Leave me the fuck alone. I'm so tired. Oh my gosh. Doing laundry and putting it away because I procrastinate over it is it's just a workout. And I haven't worked out and done anything in so long. I need to start working out. Maybe I'll start watching the yoga videos on YouTube or something because this is hell. Welcome to whatever layer of hell this is. Whatever layer where you're isolated from other people. What was that layer in Dante's Inferno where everybody was buried up to their heads? Up to their necks. They were buried up to their necks and they couldn't get out the dirt. And it was like... that's kind of like the isolation. I watched this YouTube video today where this guy took the Sims game and basically he made like 100 people self-isolate for, I think it was like 6 hours, or I don't know how long it was in Sims time. It was a long time. And basically everybody died. Everybody was peeing on themselves and setting themselves on fire, and then they ended up dying. And then like one person lived, and then of course it was the guy that he named Florida Man. Oh my gosh. Ugh. This is unbearable. I was on Instagram today and some girl I went to college with, she was like, I've been crying every day. And I'm just like, how triggering is this for people? How horrible is this for people? Like, there are people with worse mental health issues than I have, and they're probably like going through the whole cycle of depression, anxiety. Don't let it be like a psychosis or a mania too. Like, like, how horrible is this for everybody, but especially for people with severe mental health issues. Don't let it be severe mental health issues and also you're homeless. So it's like, oh, the world's a horrible place. I mean, but things are getting better. I watched this video today on Facebook from AJ. I think that's what they're called, AJ. They do like news posts and shit like that. And it was saying like how basically the government is doing exactly what Bernie Sanders said to do. It's leading in that direction, like universal health care and getting rid of people's life insurance. Oh my gosh. Student loans and shit like that. So basically people are like doing all the shit, or it's going in that direction. I'm not gonna say it's not like there yet, but it's going in that direction and people are agreeing what he says now. And I'm like, so why didn't y'all niggas vote for this nigga? Like, Joe Biden, another person came out and said that he raped her. And then that makes me question Obama, because I'm just like, you are your 5 closest friends, and they were like buddy during that whole 8 years. And I'm just like, you are your 5 closest friends. Well, we're not going to go into that. I didn't vote for Biden. I voted for Bernie. So there you go. I don't mind saying it neither. Shit. But yeah, I am tired. I am exhausted. And I'm going to finish my skincare routine and go to sleep. So I hope you guys had a good weekend, and I hope it was prosperous and fruitful and you found some happiness in it. And yeah, in this dystopian society. Yeah. Later days.